Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Yo, it's your boy. I said I wasn't gonna cry on this camera because it's just like Eternal Black Flame back on this camera once again. Listen, man, it's finna get real cracking up in here. Listen, bro, it's finna get real serious up in here. All right. In all seriousness, yo, it's your boy. Eternal Blackflame. I said I wasn't gonna cry on the camera because it's just back on this camera once again. Hey, everybody out there. I came across a Facebook post earlier, and it was crazy. The back and forth going on in the comments. It seemed to be if I'm being really honest, it seemed to be a feminist rant, and it also seemed to be coming from a place of emotion. Didn't really seem factually based in any way. I'm not gonna really focus too much on that. I wanted to get on this camera and I wanted to talk about some crazy, and that is reproduction, right? Because there seems to be a lot going on with the topic, right? So the thing that would help is if the sharing of oneself was held in a more, you could say, spiritual, but honestly, in my honest opinion, my honest answer from the soul is that it just needs to be held sacred. The sharing of oneself needs to be held sacred. It needs to be very sacred. It needs to be not just something you do for fun. It has to be held in high regard. It has to be really, really important. And that would eliminate so much of the craziness going on around the topic of reproduction. Everything would balance itself out. Hear me out. Everything would balance itself out because everyone's holding the act of that soul exchange so high that everything would balance out. Okay, so everyone's holding the act of sex up here. So that means it's not just happening, it's just not just going on. It's just not just going on with anyone. People are really, really paying attention. They're really doing their due diligence. They're really doing their research. They're really just in tune with something higher than themselves, and to a point where when they're making decisions about that or to go down that route, it's almost holy is the best way that I could break that down for y'all. Like the entire experience of sex, of S3X, right? I don't know if you can. I don't know what YouTube's. I don't know what the algorithm or. This is my first time talking about something like this anyway, so I'm cooking right now. I'm on fire right now. You see my aura? It's glowing. I'm glowing. We glowing. You're glowing, baby. Keep up, cause it's getting hot. Partner picking, because the purpose of a partner at the end of the day is family at the end of that line, and future, and generational future, reproduction. Let's just be real right now. And because everyone is holding that exchange into such a high, sacred, holy regard, that energy trickles down and it bleeds into everything else. It bleeds into the partner picking, the picking of your partner, just the way relationships go in general, the way. Keep that. We're keeping that. Excuse me. The way opposite genders just interact with each other in general, the way the family dynamic is in general, just the benefits from everyone taking that and turning it into something golden and beautiful, like a carved golden statue of amazing awesomeness. It is profound and resounding, and it can't be ignored. On the other hand, if something were to come on the other end of that scale, something a little more evil, say a forced interaction that created another generation, because everyone takes it so serious and everyone carries themselves so beautifully in that regard, it would be no hesitation to drop the biggest hammer, severe punishment on those who chose that route, because you really have no choice. It's held in, the body is being held in such high regard, the sharing of the body, the sharing of the soul, the sharing of energy in that way is being held in such high regard that it only makes sense for the punishment of defilement of that, of the temple, of the sacred, of the body, to be the utmost. It only makes sense. And if you're following me here, I know, actually, I know you're following me here. I know you get what oh, man. Let me get my wand out, because I got it hot in here. Let me turn up the heat some more, because it ain't hot enough, I don't think. Let me turn up the heat some more. It ain't hot enough in here, I don't think. Listen. What you say? You want some of this flame? There you go. Listen. Society could just benefit as a whole. And I'm dropping this hot shit right now. Share this video. Comment down below. Black Flame, if you made it this far. Comment down below. Black Flame, if you made it this far. Because I'm dropping this heat for y'all. I'm on this camera and I'm saying this stuff that a lot of people won't say. I'm tackling topics a lot of people ain't tackling. And listen, I'm not saying that everything is perfect. Especially politic-wise. I'm not going to say that. But I also don't understand the big fuss. Because I feel like a lot of women use medical procedure as like a fail-safe instead of properly conducting themselves. And back to what I was speaking on earlier about like treating that the whole exchange of one's self and one's body as something sacred, something holy. If that was being done, quite frankly, and I'm just gonna be 100% honest right now, if that was being done, it would be unheard of for the need of a medical procedure, a medical termination of the next generation. It would be impractical. Why would that be necessary if everyone is holding themselves sacred and golden and heavenly, celestial, stellar? They're going about that heavenly, celestial, stellar, golden. There's no need for that. Everyone's on the same page. Everyone's at the highest frequency. The pick that they made was good. The pick that they made was divine. Why would they need a medical procedure to keep the next generation from coming about on the planet? It would be unthought of, because everything was divinely done. It was divinely orchestrated. The pairing is divine. The sharing is divine. Do you get what I'm dropping down right now? You get what I'm dropping down right now? So I don't really want to hear anything else about the topic, because if you were moving right, if you were doing right, if you knew better, you do better. You know? If you knew better, you do better. I'm hoping. I'm on this camera. It needs to be said. Don't